Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yeah, indeed.
Acclaimed YouTube pranksters.
What we are?
No. I kind of like years ago, when maybe 10 years ago, pranks were pretty funny on YouTube.
I love a good prank though.
I think it's kind of like some of these YouTube pranksters
Some
now.
have gone over the top.
They're not even jokes. Some of them
a bit too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what this is about, and that's why I'm talking about it like this. This is a FAFO situation.
Right.
Which
what situation?
F around and find out.
I
It's
see.
a bit early in the video to say that
What's
word.
it? YouTube prankster finds out, does it say?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's decoy voice as well, so he's doing a breakdown of the situation, I guess.
Right, okay.
Let's check it out. YouTube prankster finds out. Let's go for it.
A couple clout-chasing nobodies desperate for internet attention are out documenting their fatherless behavior when this happens.
We're thinking about my twinkle.
No.
We're thinking about my.
Business like half second. Stop.
We're thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
Obviously, we can't show what happened, but he got blasted in the belly. And half a year later,
Wow.
the jury is...
I saw the clip over the weekend of that happening. Obviously, no one's showing it on the YouTube channels, but it's on Instagram and it's on Twitter. The guy literally, he's like, "Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me," and then just turns around and just goes pop like that and just shoots the guy in the belly.
What was he doing? What was he playing on his phone?
He just had some weird, like, it was like an audio of someone talking, saying something weird, and he just keeps following him, just putting it in his face and putting it in his face.
Sounded like he was saying like something a little bit.
I can't remember what
almost
it was.
almost like you were making out you.
I'm not sure what it was. I have heard it, but
Yeah.
now acquitted the guy they were pulling, but he got blasted in the belly. And half a year later, the jury has now acquitted the guy they were pulling a prank on. But let's be clear, the shooter had been jailed since April, and the jury did find him guilty on one of the charges. So what was this would-be YouTuber's reaction?
Regardless of the outcome, you know, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect how our law plays out, and this was the outcome today, and we respect that. Let's go.
So here he is outside the courthouse after nearly losing his life trying to be a social media star, still acting like a 5th grader, not the full-on adult in his 20s that he actually is. And obviously we cover fatherless behavior on this channel constantly, and this scenario is no exception, because where's his father during all of this? Complaining that the not guilty verdict was because of media, the mob, and Saturday Night Live. Where if you look back at the interview after the verdict that he did with Fox 5, the father said, "We were all less safe than before because the media painted his son as the aggressor without seeing the video, and the message is now that it's open season on YouTubers." And stupid statements like that is why I use terms like fatherless behavior, unemployed behavior, because as we see with this prankster person, you can have a dad, but it doesn't mean that you were raised by a man, because there's plenty of people in the world that didn't have their biological dad in the picture, but still don't exhibit fatherless behavior because they still had somewhat of a father figure. An older brother, a strong mother, a baseball coach, heck, I can even go as far as a gang leader. There's anybody that will guide these young men down the path of, hey, stop doing nonsense. That type of behavior reflects negatively on all of us. And aside from the original interview where the guy got popped, the foolish interview the guy did outside the courthouse with his mom, and the interview his dad did blaming SNL and the mob, you want to know how we know he wasn't raised by a strong male figure? Because he was doing stuff like this and recording it.
Oh no, so this is mine, sir.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
so my prescriptions are in here though. Somebody stole my bag and it has a lot of prescriptions in there and medication, and they just wanted to take it because they wanted to get high.
Where Fox reported that he had a whopping 50k subs, and after almost losing his life, he still does videos for $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And I'm no math Asian, but that's about $30,000 a year, which at least where I'm at, is less than a minimum wage job. Now I do understand firsthand, in the world of making a career on YouTube, you start making nothing, then hopefully you can build it into something, but that's not the case with this guy. If in the best case scenario you get the entire internet to notice you, and your name is autofilled in every search engine, every news outlet and multi-million subscriber personality is talking about your channel, and your income still puts you underneath the poverty line, it's over. It's just not for you. And I don't say that to be mean or elitist. I say that the same way the high school football coach once told me, I don't even think you're big enough to be the mascot, because some pathways in life are extremely fickle. I'll never have the 200 pounds of muscle the NFL requires, just like he'll never have the charisma or entertainment value social media requires. Because just like the not Somalian streamer in Japan that ended up behind bars, the only value they provide their audience is when they F around too much and inevitably find out. And to put it simply, that is not a career path, because becoming a failed social media prankster is the male equivalent of being a failed OnlyFans model, where the money is temporary, but the internet will remember it forever. So if you appreciate my concise, poetry-like commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how the internet finally found Piano Guy.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah. How's your what's it channel going, Dave?
My OnlyFans?
Yeah.
It's going pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
It's OnlyFan.
There's no S on it.
You got to start somewhere. Yeah, I've actually seen the footage of that. It's not crazy dramatic.
Yeah.
It's like he is harassing the guy,
What's he
harassing
shooting
him,
with?
harassing him. Pistol.
Right.
He must have it down here somewhere because he looks like he's carrying stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he kind of his back's to the camera, and he just sort of turns, and you hear a pop, and then the guy falls down off camera and starts screaming that he's been shot.
Wow.
Well, that's what happened, isn't it?
That's a lucky escape for him, isn't it? I mean, he could have literally lost his life, couldn't he?
Yeah.
He was so lucky.
The guy.
It's not that, they're not pranks. They're just fucking annoying.
That's it. It's not a prank.
It's not
is
even
it?
funny, is it? I mean,
No.
it's juvenile. That's what it is.
It's annoying.
Something you do maybe if you're at primary school or
It's
something.
like
you
a
know.
fucking fly
Yeah.
that keeps going in your ear and you fucking try to get it away.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one where like someone will go and say, "Can you just hold this speaker for me?" Well, they tie their shoes or whatever, and then it'll start playing like a really filthy song. That's a funny prank,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was like, there was no actual joke there.
No.
There was like, I'm just going to harass you.
Yeah.
And he's probably hoping that he gets punched,
Yeah.
and then that makes a viral
Yeah,
clip, doesn't
exactly.
it?
Yeah.
But the guy, he's got away with whatever the attempted murder or aggravated assault with a weapon charge was. That's what he's been acquitted of.
Yeah.
But he's still got a charge of something like discharging a firearm in a public place that carries up to 10 years.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
I think it's like 2 to 10 years or something he's looking
Yeah.
at.
Right.
But
Okay.
he's already been locked up, I think, for the past year since it happened.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, I mean, obviously we don't know loads about the case, so but he sort of discharged it for a reason as well, wasn't it? It's not like it's.
But I think it's in a...
Is he not saying it, claiming it's self-defense or something?
I think there's appeals and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's in a busy shopping mall.
Yeah,
when
I
he
guess it
shot
depends
someone,
maybe
so-
which state you're in as well. Does it differ
Yeah,
a bit
probably.
sometimes?
Probably different rules for
So
different states. But I'm hoping the
Yeah.
guy who shot him goes more viral than this clown.
That'd be karma, that one,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? I mean, that'd be absolutely amazing.
If you look at the guy that shot him, though, he looked like he's trying to keep himself to himself. You know, he didn't
Yeah.
particularly look like someone that wants
No.
to be on camera.
No.
So
That'd be a height of irony, that wouldn't it? That'd be absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Well, the guy still may end up doing 10 years in prison for all we know.
Yeah.
But he should do some time as well. The guy who got shot for harassment. He was harassing people.
He was.
I
Yeah.
think you've got to be careful how soft the law goes, because, like, putting your hand on someone, some people class as assault, don't they?
Yeah, but if someone says, F off, move around.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Sling it.
is harassing him,
Yeah.
but it's just the amount of people that would abuse that, you know, conversation.
Maybe.
And someone comes up to you in the street and asks you about Jesus, and you're like, harassment.
Yeah.
Harassment. I don't want to talk to
Yeah, but you give them the first choice. You tell them to F off first, and if they continue, then
Yeah.
then it becomes like, mate, I've told you once, now twice.
Yeah. Just
Right.
leave it.
Yeah, back off.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Otherwise, I'm going to get you. And then start chasing him.
I think there's still room for pranks out there. YouTube pranks. If you're original, you come up with something good.
Yeah, it's like the one. Have you seen the guy who's like the ones I found funny things like the guy who showers at the beach when he just come off the beach and then someone's above putting.
I saw that
putting,
yesterday, actually,
putting
yeah.
like soap on them.
Yeah.
And the more they're rinsing, the more soapier they're getting.
Yeah.
Things like that, funny.
Yeah.
You know?
And we've seen someone here, haven't we? Like the people sit on the park bench where pretend that it's wet.
Yeah.
And they could stand up and got like straps all
Yeah,
over
what was it?
themselves where
Canadian?
they
Was it
haven't
called Just for
really.
Laughs or something, or Just for Gags?
Yeah.
Just for gags, yeah.
Some of
Like
those are pretty
Canadian
good.
channel, yeah.
Some of those funny, you know, no victims or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's just a bit of embarrassment and stuff.
Yeah,
but-
that guy's just annoying, man.
It's gone too far on YouTube. There's been faked executions and
Yeah, I know,
everything
I've
as
seen that,
pranks
yeah.
and stuff. It's
That's not
like
prank, that is, it's
it's
No, it's
scarring
goofy.
someone.
Yeah, it's not
fun.
PTSD.
yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
later.